Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, TYV Science Experiments. If you're watching us from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube and search for TYV Science Experiments and hit the subscribe button for you to be getting a ton of content of this nature. So today we're going to be learning about convection in liquids. Convection in liquids is the transfer of heat in liquids. So what we will need a conical flask or a round bottom flask. We will need a tripod stand. We will need a source of heat. And then we will need to cut some papers. Those are the materials that we will need for us to be able to do that experiment. We will add the papers. When we add the papers, you notice something. The papers are moving up and down in a circular manner. So we call that convection occurrence. Convection occurrence. So what is actually happening here is that water, there is water that is up here and there is water that is down here. When we heat, because cold water is heavy, it moves downwards. Once you heat it, it goes upwards. When it loses heat, it becomes heavy and goes downwards. So that is how heat is being transferred from the bottom to the top. That is why we call convection in liquids. So why we use the papers? We use the papers because the papers will help us see. They will make the convection occurrence visible. Some of the other items that we can use are, of course, we've used papers. We can use sawdust. We can use leaves. We can use tea leaves. And some of the other things that we cannot use are, we cannot use wax because wax will melt. We cannot use salt because salt will dissolve. We cannot use stones because they are sinkers. So we use whatever are floaters. So this is how water boils from the bottom to the top. And that is how heat is transferred when you're boiling water all over. Some of the practical ways that you can see this is when you are warming your water in the morning or when you are preparing tea. Thank you very much for watching.